I'm here with Gordon at Costa Coffee at the Host Milano Show 2023. Gordon, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Really nice to meet you. Thanks for taking part of our video here. Good to have you. Gordon, tell us a little bit about Costa Coffee and the history behind it.
So Costa has been selling coffee for over 50 years, so we have real heritage. We're based out of London, and our coffee, Sergio and Bruno Costa first came to London over 50 years ago and created the Mocha Italia blend, which we are famous for.
Oh, okay. So there's a photo of a one-shop thing, and
exactly. And we're known for our coffee shops. So we have over 3,000 coffee shops in the UK and over 4,500 in the world, as well as our Costa Express machines, which operate in petrol forecourt and convenience on-the-go locations.
So you are arguably the largest coffee shop in the UK?
We are the largest across the UK and Europe as well.
No kidding. That's saying something. And what is your role with the company, if I may ask?
So I work as the managing director for Costa across Europe, the Middle East and North Africa.
Okay. No small part of the world there. So, fantastic. You have a beautiful display here. We're going to get to these machines in a minute.
Thank you.
And what I'd like to do is talk to you a little bit about the USA right now, because a lot of our viewers are from the USA. And what are your plans for the United States? And also, you have an integration with a fairly large company there that I think we'd like to hear about.
Yeah, so Costa was bought by Coke back in 2019 to the start of 2019. So we're part of the Coke business, which is fantastic because it brings us so many opportunities and so many channels which we otherwise would not have been able to enter. Now clearly Coke is a big business and have huge operations in the US, so the US is a very important market for us and one that we are starting to explore and starting to look at. It's highly competitive, as you know. There's a lot of coffee players already in the US, but it is a super important market for us and one that we are gradually looking at how we will win. So there's nothing concrete yet. We have opened a couple of stores. We have some B2B businesses now up and running, but we're certainly very keen on the market, and we'll be progressing over the next 12 to 24 months.
And will you be offering franchise opportunities, or is it going to be corporate run?
So again, we're looking at all options.
All options.
So retail stores, I think, are important for Costa. It's something we really know how to do. Typically, we run those through franchise operators. The business-to-business channel is super interesting in the US, so that's one that we'll also be looking at.
Hotels, quick serve.
Hotels, quick service, workplace, and on the go.
Yes.
And of course, ready-to-drink coffee is also a huge category in the US, and one I think we're well placed to win in.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Coca Cola, I can hardly think of a better partner, to be honest. The king of branding. Anytime they do anything, they pick up a small juice manufacturer, for example, or Douala, or whatever it may be. Boom. They just do a really good job with it. We love Coca-Cola, basically. I was just in Atlanta, actually. It's all about it there.
Yeah.
So, Gordon, tell us a little bit about what you're offering in the B2B world right here.
So, B2B is very new to us. As I said, we are renowned and known for being a coffee shop operator as well as Costa Express. So we're sort of launching into the business-to-business space, focused on office, focused on baraka, so bars, restaurants, cafes, as well as on the go.
Yeah.
And we're here at Milan Host, which is an amazing event. It happens every couple of years. It's one of the largest hospitality events in the world. We're launching Podio, which is our pod system.
Yes.
So it provides high quality coffee.
Yes.
And I would say the highest quality coffee you can get from a pod system. It's barista quality. This is amazing quality coffee. Yeah. And it's all thanks to our strategic partnership with Caffitaly, who have developed a patented pod system which we are using. So my thanks to Caffitaly for helping and working with us on that.
Indeed. And I just had a cup, and I had a cup and it was really good. So, go ahead.
So we're excited about that, but what it then allows us to do is for the consumer, it makes it a great experience. So they're getting barista quality coffee. The range of drinks from the pod is from an espresso all the way through to a filter, which no one else does. And we have a great milk foaming solution.
So from an espresso to a filter.
Espresso to a filter coffee from a pod.
Okay.
And we have a great milk foaming solution, which allows us to serve some great milk coffee drinks as well.
foam, the steam, the foam on the top of the cappuccino.
Exactly.
You've got that down in an automated way?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it is really easy to use,
Yes.
and it's also easy for the customer
Yeah.
because it's plug and play. You literally just plug it in,
Yeah.
and it works.
Yes.
It's got telemetry on
Yeah.
the system, so the reason this is important for us is we know how the machines are operating,
Yes.
how they're performing,
Yeah.
and can also be much more preventative around maintenance rather than reactive to maintenance. So we understand how all the data from the machines, we host that ourselves in our own Grid 2 system.
So you're
And then
building
we can
data.
analyze that. We're building big data, so we can then use that to work out when the machine's going to break, if it is going to break, and look to react to that ahead of time.
It's so sci-fi, I love it. I mean,
Of course, so we have 3 machines. We have a black only,
Okay.
which is the smallest, sort of the entry-level machine here, which a number of different pods which you can then look to use. So there's a dark roast or a medium roast. It's as simple as putting the pod in. Put the pod in. And then, actually, let me do this. Do an espresso. And then you get an amazing espresso, and the creamer on that,
It's very
and the
nice.
quality of that is barista style and barista quality.
It's what you're seeing here in the cafes in Milan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all from a pod. So that can do an espresso all the way through to a filter coffee drink. So a long.
Let me give it a quick taste, actually. Yeah. It's got everything you want in it.
And that is our Mocha Italia signature blend.
Yeah.
In a perfectly proprietary cup, which has 2 levels of filtering to allow us to.
This pod has 2 levels of filter in it.
So it's two filters, top
Here
and bottom.
and here. There are 2 filters. Okay. And is that patented?
So that is patented. So
Yes.
we have a barcode. It's also the bar name. So the brand name. So it creates a system which is closed pod system. So it's a patented system. So
Okay.
that ensures that the quality of the coffee served through these machines is always the same.
Consistency. Perfect. Awesome.
And then the second machine that we have is one of our milk machines. So it has a bag-in-box milk solution.
Yes.
So this is a Matisse solution, and there is a concentrated milk in there, which allows, we add water to it to then create the milk drinks. The great thing about this is to replace it, you take, let me see if I can make this work. You take the entire box out.
Yeah.
It's finished. You dispose of it. You put a new box in. So from a hygiene point of view, it is completely clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Aseptic, anaerobic, and all this.
completely.
Where does the water addition come in?
So the water there's a series of nozzles here, and you get water to come in together with the milk.
So it's extra thick. 'Cause I've never quite seen this before. Milk foam. That's because you need to do that to get a good milk foam out of these machines.
Exactly.
I mean,
So from a sustainability point of view, because it's
Yeah.
concentrated milk, then you're adding the water at source.
okay. That's
So
right.
you're not transporting a lot of milk. It is a very, it's up to, I think creates 3 litres
Yeah.
from this one box.
Very good.
So this is a bag-in-box solution. And then our third version is a fresh, very similar to this, except it's fresh milk.
Yeah.
So in some markets, a bag-in-box from a supply chain point of view doesn't work. The product is not available, so we have a fresh milk solution. So this has a small fridge. You put fresh milk in. It does alternative milk and fresh milk, and as well as the black coffee.
For all the non-foam applications.
Correct.
Anything else you'd like to add while we're here?
I guess I'm just very excited by these new products. I think they're representative for what we as Costa X want to bring to market in terms of quality of coffee, in terms of the consumer experience and ease of use. These have been developed together with Caffitaly, and our partnership is very, very important to us, and they have done an amazing job in helping us bring this to market.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, the design of these is beautiful. It reminds me of when Apple computers first came out, and they go, wow, that doesn't look like a computer, and this sort of thing. This has those beautiful design elements to it that are really important today. Design forward thinking, easy, simple user interface. Anybody can do it, yet it comes out like a professional barista.
So thank you, yes.
That's the job, Gordon. I don't want to pump it up too much here, but pretty much that's what it feels like here. So, awesome. Gordon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, before you go,
yes,
a good website for people to go to visit your website.
Is Costa Coffee/business.
Costa Coffee/business, folks. Go check it out. Okay. Thanks again, Gordon. Thanks.